There will be some firsts today as USC takes on University of Louisville in the Holiday Bowl. First career start for Miller Moss, and the first time USC ever plays Louisville in a game in its history. I've got that and a lot more on this episode of Trojans Talk on Tap.
Go Trojans go. LBC pouring cardinal and gold. The next man up is the next Heisman. Only bleed USC. Yes, we've been built to win. Catch roses while we ball all across the map. Too strong, fight on as Trojan Talk on Tap.
Thanks a lot for joining me for another episode of Trojans Talk on Tap. I'm your host, Rick Anaya. So glad that you're here. We're always talking USC and college football, and always a craft beer recommend at the end to upgrade your tailgate. And in this time of the year, holiday beer, I got Citra Double IPA from Kern River Brewing out of Kernville, California for you later in the episode. Trojans, it's holiday bowl time. It's finally here. USC hasn't played a game in about 6 weeks since they last lost to UCLA at the Coliseum. A lot of changes has been happening. I've got for you the Holiday Bowl preview against Louisville down at Petco Park today. Hope to see you there. I'll be taking the train later this morning with a friend and to meet friends and family down there. Totally different team that we'll be seeing as the Trojans take on the University of Louisville for the first time. Louisville is 10-4. And they are the runner-up in the ACC, losing their last game in the championship, as you know, to Florida State, 16-6. So this game is going to be a little bit interesting in terms of what to look for with USC. As with the bowl season to this point, a lot of teams experiencing opt-outs, transfer portal, players declaring for the NFL, injuries, and USC is no different when it comes to this team, as I alluded to in the open. Excited to see Miller Moss. This is his first career start. Been backing up Caleb Williams the last 2 years, and he's a four-star quarterback himself out of Bishop Alamany High School. So Miller Moss is going to get to run the show as Malachi Nelson has opted to go in the transfer portal. He made a decision that was best for him. Good luck to him. But he could have had an opportunity to showcase his talents, at least for probably a half, along with Miller Moss, but he chose to go in the transfer portal. So what are we getting with USC and what are we getting with Louisville? I'm going to give you my thoughts. Give me your thoughts down in the comments as well. I'll give you a prediction at the end of the show, but let's start off by who is this USC team right now? And we've had 3 weeks of bowl practice. Again, almost 6 weeks since USC's played a game. So this is like going through another camp, whether it be spring or fall camp. And Miller Moss has been taking all the reps. And USC is going to be missing 27 players due to declaring for the NFL draft, transfer portal, and injury. Those players include, as you know, Caleb Williams, Brendan Rice, Marshawn Lloyd, Tackett Curtis, and Lake McCree. It was disclosed by Lincoln Riley yesterday in his press conference that Lake McCree sustained an injury that's going to keep him out of the game, and hopefully he'll be back some point next year. He didn't disclose what type of injury it was, but said never has he seen an injury occur such as that during bowl practices in the past. So hope Lake McCree recovers and he'll be fully healthy for next year. So that means at tight end, we're going to get a look at Carson Tabarachi and freshman Cade Eldridge. So that is going to be another area where SC is going to be thin and inexperienced. They are going to be obviously inexperienced at the quarterback position. Again, Miller Moss is first start. I feel comfortable with Miller Moss, very smart guy. He's got an arm. He's not going to be as mobile as Caleb Williams. He's going to give this offense a different look, but he has the support and confidence by his teammates. Running back is going to be thin. We're going to have, I understand Austin Jones is going to be playing. We also got the freshmen out of Texas, both of them, Amarian Peterson and Quentin Joyner. Excited to see what those young men can do. And that wide receiver. There's going to be opportunity for freshmen such as Zachariah Branch, Jacoby Lane, Deuce Robinson. And we also got Kyron Ware Hudson and Dorian Singer, veterans that can provide some sustainability or hopefully sustainability on these drives. And also look for freshman Mekhi Lemon. I believe he's going to play on the offensive side of the ball at wide receiver. So USC has some experience there. And the offensive line is a question mark. And we're going to get to see what's going on there. Michael Tarquin jumped into the transfer portal. It's unknown if Jarrett Kingston is going to play. He had an injury and was out of the UCLA game. But look for freshman Elijah Page, and Alani Noah to get some snaps. And this will be Justin Dietish's last game. I hate to see Justin go. I've enjoyed him as a Trojan, but congratulations to him on his future career, wherever that may be. And then, we got veterans Jonah Monheim on the line, and we have transfer Emmanuel Pregnon. So it's going to be critical to see how this offensive line works together with Miller Moss, and going to have to get the ball out quick to the wide receivers. And Lincoln Riley is going to have to have some creative play calling, because Louisville is a strong defensive team, and their red zone defense led the nation, allowing teams to only score 69% of the time. Opponents, in fact, just reached the red zone, inside the 20-yard line 29 times against Louisville. Louisville giving up 16 TDs and four field goals, which was sixth best in the nation. In comparison, USC's defense, as we know, Trojans, not very strong. They gave up 32 touchdowns in the red zone. So Lincoln Riley looking to possibly dial up some longer pass plays when they get close to the red zone. They've got the targets, the tall targets, and Deuce Robinson and Jacoby Lane. So let's look for that. And hopefully they can establish a running game to get a little play action and keep Louisville off balance. And Louisville's defense is going to be looking to keep Miller Moss off balance all day. And they're led by defensive end Ashton Gillott. He is first team ACC with 45 total tackles, 14 and a half tackles for loss, and 11 sacks. So he's definitely going to be a player that you're going to want to watch for, Trojans. He's number 9 on the defensive line. They have an outstanding linebacker. His name's TJ Quinn, 87 tackles, led the team in tackles, and he's all ACC honorable mention. And a gentleman who's going to be trying to pick off Miller Moss is safety Devin Neal. He's number 27. Look for him. Third team all ACC with 4 interceptions, and he had 67 tackles and a fumble recovery. So Louisville got a strong defense. They have a couple of opt-outs as well. They have their running back, Jordan Jahar, is not going to be playing, and their number 1 wide receiver, Jamari Thrash, also is opting out. They're led by a quarterback that many Trojans are probably familiar with, and that is transfer Jack Plummer. He was at Cal last year, came over to Purdue to play for the Cardinals, and he's completed 63.5% of his passes this year, 21 TDs, 12 interceptions, a little over 3,000 yards. If SC is going to have a chance in this game, they are going to have to focus in on picking off Jack Plummer. He's susceptible to the interception, throwing the interceptions, and USC has to take advantage of that. Lincoln Riley said that the secondary is going to be a secondary that's going to be composed of 7 guys. So Bryson Shaw, Max Williams, you're going to have Anthony Beavers, Jalen Smith, Jacoby Covington, Prophet Brown, and Traquan Figgins. So those 7 are going to be rotating in the secondary. And the secondary will not be coached by Doug Belk. Travis Mays is going to be handling the coaching duties. None of the 3 new coaching hires in Belk, Entz, or Downtown Lynn are going to be coaching this game. They've been observing practices, but they will not be coaching. So if USC is going to have an opportunity to win this game, they got to be strong on special teams. And I believe they have to give Miller Moss a short field with some type of turnover, interception, fumble, or a pick 6. That would help out USC as well. Let me know what your thoughts are. Does SC have to win the turnover battle to win this game? I believe they do. If they can force a couple turnovers, then that's going to give USC the opportunity to win this game. USC's defense is thin, especially at linebacker and in the secondary. Will they be able to put pressure on Plummer? That's the key, and we'll get to see. We'll see how Plummer can continue his drives, not having the number 1 running back or wide receiver, and that's going to be the key. The betting services have SC as a 7 to 8 point dog to Louisville, and rightly so. Louisville's has fewer opt outs, better team all around. But this time of the year, you really don't know what you're going to get. But I'm going to have my prediction in a few here. I do. The one variable that I really do like Trojans is Miller Moss. Miller Moss is a smart quarterback, capable quarterback. He's not going to force. Not going to force the ball, and I think he knows that. He knows that he has some great talent around him, talent that is looking to show out, younger talent, and players that haven't really had the opportunity to get on the field. So I think as this game goes along, Miller Moss is going to keep USC in the game, but will it be enough to get a victory down in San Diego? A lot of the pundits are not picking USC to win the game, and rightly so, but you never know what can happen in a bowl game. I'm going to give you my prediction in a moment here, but I got some exciting news to share with you on the channel and a couple updates. First off, I'd like to go ahead and thank a couple sponsors that have been sponsoring the LBC's Pick'em Pool, and that would be Bradley's Fine Wine and Spirits out of Tustin, California, and Matter of Craft Tap Room and Bottle Shop and Scratch Kitchen out of Huntington Beach, California. As I'd mentioned before, we have a bowl pick'ems that are going on, and through 21 games, here are the standings as of games through yesterday, December 26th. In first place, Mike A with 15. Gixxer Squid with 12, along with John J and Tyler A. And tied for fifth, Rich M, Albert F, Brian N, Jason L, and Michael D. First prize, $100 gift certificate to Matter of Craft. Second prize is a 12-pack of great craft beer provided by Bradley's Fine Wine and Spirits. Third prize is a $75 gift card of your choice. And fourth and fifth prize, an LBC trucker hat. So halfway through the standings, good luck to all. And as you can see, a lot of guys in the hunt for first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. There's 6 or 7 guys that are just outside of fifth place with 11 picks. Also, got a special announcement. Tomorrow, on the 28th, I am pleased to announce that I am going to be joined John Jackson, former USC wide receiver and current KABC 790 radio part of the broadcast team. John Jackson is going to be joining me tomorrow at Matter of Craft. Yes, Matter of Craft in Huntington Beach. So JJ and I are going to be doing a live show from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific. We are going to be recapping the USC Holiday Bowl game, also previewing the Alamo Bowl between the University of Arizona and Oklahoma. So check us out online tomorrow, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock Pacific. And then we will be we'll be watching the Alamo Bowl afterwards. And at halftime, we'll entertain questions from the audience on USC or college football. So check out Matter of Craft tomorrow, December 28th in Huntington Beach on the corner of Beach in Atlanta from 5 to 6 live with JJ. Great to see JJ. Can't wait to talk some college football with him. Always a fun time. Moving on. Lastly, let's get a prediction. If you're not familiar with the channel, hey, here's your chance. We've got a lot of great things going on. The bowl pick'em. We got JJ talking college football. I got more surprises during this bowl season. A few more interviews of former Trojans that you can check out during this holiday season. Now would be a good time to go ahead, like, share, and subscribe with your friends and family. Let them know about the LBC Trojan channel. Would love to have them here. We're approaching 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate each and every one of you. And let's do it. Let's hear it for our Trojans here. What are your thoughts? Give me score predictions down in the comments. I'm going to give you mine right now. I love what USC is doing. They have an opportunity to check out their youngest talent. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to be too much for Louisville, for USC to overcome. I think Plummer is he's familiar with USC. He's got confidence. And I just don't see USC's defense. Um, it's thin and it wasn't very good during the year. I just think it's too much to ask USC for 60 minutes to beat Louisville. I see Louisville beating USC by 12 to 14 points. I don't think USC covers in this game. I'd love for USC to win this game. I think we all do, but realistically, over 60 minutes, I think the Cardinals are just going to have too much for the Trojans. Let me know what you think the score prediction is going to be. I could see Louisville win this game 38-20, 38-25, 24, but by 12 to 14 points. That's my take on the game. Let me hear yours. And now, Trojans, I got a craft beer recommend to upgrade your tailgate and holiday beer. Trojans and college football fans, I got a great beer for you. It's all about the hops in this one. Citra Double IPA from Kern River Brewing out of Kernville, California. You might ask, why aren't you doing LBC? Why aren't you doing a beer from San Diego? This is the Holiday Bowl. Well, San Diego is the home of West Coast IPA. It has been for over 25 years. And this brewery right here is a great find. They've been around since 2005. And I picked up this beer at Bradley's in Tustin, California. Go check them out. If you're looking for your holiday beers, looking for beers to watch these bowl games, or to pick up right now on your way down to San Diego, or for New Year's Eve that's coming about, Alex will take care of you. This is one of the beers that you can expect to find at Bradley's Fine Wine and Spirits. They, like I said, out of 2000, they started in 2005. They won the Brewer of the Year in 2019, and they won a gold medal in 2011 for the Imperial IPA category. What is an Imperial IPA? It is the same as a double IPA, just a different name. Double IPA is you're getting alcohol content over 6%. In this case, you've got Citra and Amarillo hops in plenty of capacity. A lot of they got dry hopping here with two great hops. You get floral aromas of mango, pineapple, but don't mistake, this is like chewing on a hop vine. This, for those craft beer aficionados who love a West Coast IPA, this is fantastic. It's a double IPA. Check it out. I am going to be enjoying this on the train down to San Diego with a good friend, but this is something you should check out this holiday season. Good luck to the Trojans. Hope we get a Holiday Bowl win and fight on.